This video is made with the intention of being a no damage tutorial of the game. Feel free to use any of these strategies using this video, but listen carefully before you can perform them successfully. Hello everybody, this is an no save no damage run of
Resident Evil.
Getting the worst ending with Chris Redfield, also known as the bad ending too. This is the PC version of the game, by the way.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
You haven't found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here! Kill, run for that house!
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
I don't know what happened.
Barry! Where's Barry?
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably
No. What is that?
I'll go and check.
Okay, Jill and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
Chris? Take care.
So for this zombie, it's pretty interesting how you will disable him. Just equip the knife and then start knifing. And after the first knifing, pause and unpause. On the second knife, pause and unpause. And the zombie will always fall down with two knifings. And do not get close to his head because he can grab you because he's not dead. And then pick up both clips. It's pretty mandatory to do that because with Chris you don't have enough ammo on the game.
Wesker? Jill?
Alright, so Chris's run are harder than Jill's run. And it's because you have two less item slots. You have less weapons, less ammo, more enemies. And the most important, you don't have the grenade launcher. You have a handheld clip instead of it. But on the bad endings, that's not really a problem, because you don't have to fight the Tyrant on the heliport. So you can steal the whole game with just the shotgun and the handgun. So just push this statue, and when the zombie is on your way, equip the handgun and start shooting the zombie. When he falls down, wait until he fully falls down, shoot him on the floor, wait until he fully stands up, and then shoot him again. Then continue pushing. So we will be using the handgun a lot, the first part of the game, and even on the second part, I think. So these zombies just kill two. It's mandatory to kill two of them. On the third one, you can let him alive. And it's even possible to just dodge these zombies. But I like to kill them because I just don't want to dodge them. But it's pretty possible, and I think it's pretty easy, because they always vomit. And as you can see, I didn't kill the third one.
What? Oh no! Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You must be from the Bravo team.
Yes, I'm Rebecca Chambers. I'm a newcomer. I just joined the Stars Bravo team last month. Well, I'm really sorry. Are you all right?
Yes. I'm Chris Redfield from the Alpha team. Are you the only person here from the Bravo team?
Well, because the helicopter made a forced landing, I just ran into this house anyway, but I
see. There's nothing else you could have done anyway. It's good you're here.
Yes, sir. But it's strange. I serviced the helicopter recently, but something went wrong with the engine. It was such a short flight.
So just go straight to the item box and save the knife and save the 8 spray and pick up both handgun clips. And here's the sword key, because Chris doesn't have a lockpick like Jill.
Well, what should I do now? If you go out to search for the other members, how about letting me come with you?
So for the bad endings, you have to choose no.
It's pretty dangerous outside. Let me take
Because
care
you
of
have
it.
to let
I understand. For now, I'll wait here.
Rebecca die.
Since there are a lot of chemicals in this room and they might be useful. Well, I'll look over the chemicals.
So this zombie stick to this wall. And for the other zombie, stick to the right wall. It's always like that. And as soon as you enter to this room, start shooting. The first one goes down and then shoot to the other zombie that is on the left. Get close a little, shoot the zombie on the floor. Backtrack a little. And then kill the other zombie. I think he's not dead. Yeah, he's dead. When a zombie bleeds on the floor, it's without HP. But if a zombie is not bleeding on the floor, it means that he is still alive. Can grab your feet if you get close to his head. So maybe you wonder why I'm picking up a lot of handgun ammo. And it's because I need the handgun for the dogs and I need the handgun for the Plant 42. Because without Rebecca help, you have to fight the Plant 42 2 times. Or 2 phases, to be exact. There's 2 phases on the boss fight. And it's better to kill the plant with the handgun than with the shotgun, because with the shotgun you will waste a lot of ammo.
It's me, Chris.
Is that you, Rebecca?
Ah, it's the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play? Wait, what is that?
My interpretation is off a little. Chris, may I practice for a while?
See? Just relax and play.
All right.
So right now we will be picking up items and making some puzzles. So we just pick up this wooden shield right now. And then pick up the blue gem. And maybe you wonder that I'm not picking up small keys and picking up shotgun shells, and it's because it's not really necessary. I think we'll just be using one small key on the entire game. Because the other shotgun shells are on some places and it's free to just pick it up. So for the Doggos, on the second camera screen, stick to the left wall, and the dogs will never bite you. That zombie likes to turbo a little. Well, not this one, the one before. So just go directly to the door and open it. Go to this room because you have to pick up the chemical. And upstairs you just have to kill one zombie, not 2. Well, one on this on the other room there's 2 more zombies and you have to kill those zombies. So get to this corner on the right and then start shooting as fast as you can. When he falls down, go behind him and shoot on the floor. I got lucky, so he was just dead with the 3 shots. So a general rule to kill zombies with the handgun is that you have to shoot him until they fall down, and when they fall down you have to wait until they fully fall down, shoot them on the floor, and if they stand up, repeat. That's the general rule for killing zombies with the handgun. And keep in mind that if you restart a room, for example if you enter and re-enter a room and you don't kill the zombies but you waste like 3 or 4 handgun bullets, they will recover their full HP. So do not re-enter or restart rooms if you don't kill the zombies before. Because the HP on this game works pretty interesting. It's not like all the zombies have the same amount of HP. It's like they always have different amount of HP. And that was because the developers decided to not waste memory on giving all the enemies a certain amount of HP. So right now, as you can see, we don't have enough space in order to pick up all the items that we need to get out of the mansion. So we will make some visits to the item box. And dodging these zombies is always the same, as I did before. So go to the item box, save the handgun and save the crest. Open this door with the mansion key and pick up the clip and then the broken shotgun or the wooden shotgun. To me it looks like a wooden shotgun, not a broken, but the game says it's a broken shotgun. So. And then just go back with Rebecca.
Chris! Chris! You like it?
Oh, that was great.
What is that?
So the item management is the most important thing with Chris. Because if you don't manage your inventory correctly, you will have to go to the item box a lot of times and you will just waste time. And even risk yourself with some enemies or... So I think this pathing or this routing I made is the best that you can do on a no-damage run. Because it's really fast. Because we will be ending the first mansion section in like 15 minutes or something like that. And right now I'm just picking up all the clips I can on my way. Because I want all the handgun bullets that I can for the dogs and for the plant 42. But it's not like I'm going to really far places. I'm just picking all the bullets that I can on the way I have to go to continue the history and the important items that I have to pick up on the game. So for the first Yawn fight, as always, as on all my runs, we will just dodge Yawn. So turn a little, wait until Yawn tries to bite you, and then run straight and go to the moon crest. Pick up the moon crest and stand up on this spot right here, and just wait until Yawn comes to you. When he starts entering, wait a little, and then start running and go around the wooden wall and around Yawn's tail. And then pick up the shotgun shells and just get out. It requires a little practice because it's not pretty easy, and sometimes you will get panic because you will like kinda get stuck between the wooden wall and Yawn's tail. But do not panic. That almost always happens. You just have to keep trying getting out, and you'll just get out. It's like the game don't want to let you do that dodge. And of course there's a fastest way to dodge Yawn, but it's risky. So I don't really recommend that strat. It's the strat that the speedrunners use. So as you can see right now, we don't have space, so we just don't do this. I completely forget about I didn't have space. I'm just going straight to the shotgun, and I don't have space, so I fucked up. What you have to do is, when you pick up the second crest, you have to go immediately to the item box that is downstairs and make some space. Like I'm doing right now. So save one crest and save the mansion key. And pick up the Beretta. And right now you can pick up the shotgun. And maybe you wonder why I'm picking up the Beretta. It's because we will go to the first dog encounter and we will kill that dog and use the first crest. And with that we will have enough space for the other three crests, and the handgun bullets and the Beretta and the shotgun. Because with Chris, I 100% recommend to enter to the dog's rooms with the shotgun, because unlike Jill, you have to fight 3 dogs on every room instead of just 2 like Jill. So the shotgun is the best weapon that you can grab after the handgun. So this dog is like always. Just wait until the dog fully stand up and then shoot him. If you are not able to shoot him when the dog fully stand up, just wait until he get close to you, or the dog get close to you, and then shoot. So this is the last visit to the item box on the first section of the mansion. So just save the shotgun shells and then pick up the both crests. But keep in mind that you have to reload your shotgun before doing this. That's why I reload the shotgun after I kill the second zombie. Right here the puzzle is newborn baby, I think, infant, lively boy, young man, tired age middle man, and old bald looking man. Or bald-looking old man. Whatever. Man, I really want to run the RE1 remake. Every time I was making this run, I was like always thinking about making that game. I know it will be pretty funny and pretty interesting to do those runs. And I will make hard, real survivor an invisible enemy, I think. So pick up the small key on this place. And this is the only small key that we'll be picking up on the game. So there are 3 dogs on Chris run. So just aim on this spot and start shooting as soon as the dogs are close to you or are on the camera or on your side. But if the 3 dogs get close, you won't be able to shoot the 3 dogs with the handgun. So what you have to do if the 3 dogs are close and are coming to you, just equip the shotgun and shoot them with the shotgun. But almost always the 3rd dog will get stuck on the right. So if you re-enter to this room, his placement will restart and you can kill him like I did right now. So, this is the main reason I bring the shotgun, this part right here. So start walking and go to this wall. Aim and shoot, the dogs will come to you. And when the 3 dogs are pretty close to each other, or pretty close to you, just equip the shotgun and start shooting. And you will shoot the 3 dogs or even 2 dogs at the same time. And they are dead. Pretty easy, right? That's why I bring the shotgun. Because it's the safest way to kill the dogs in this part. For these dogs, just walk, but do not stop. Just keep walking, but do not run. And do not stop. They won't aggro if you keep walking. And that was the dogs. And I don't kill those 3 dogs because those 3 dogs are the only ones that despawn after the Plant 42 fight. So right here is the control key room, and outside there are 2 zombies. And you want to make the same as you did with Jill. You want to waste all the shotgun shells that you have on your shotgun right now, because we don't have enough space. And we will just use the small key on this desk, pick up the shotgun and then combine it immediately with the shotgun. If you don't want to waste those shotgun shells, you can go to the item box that is outside this room. But do not worry about shotgun shells, there's a lot, there are plenty of shotgun shells on the game. So it's not like you were not able to find shotgun shells, or you... So right here just save the crank and pick up the handgun bullets. And with Chris I will be visiting all the rooms and picking up all the handgun bullets that I can, because I want all the handgun bullets for the Plant 42. It takes like 60, I think it's 50 or 60 bullets in order to kill the Plant 42 with just the handgun on 2 phases. But sometimes you can fuck it up and get out of the room before the fight ends, and the Plant 42 HP will restart and you will need more bullets. So that's why I will just picking up all the bullets that I can, in case I fucked it up. Or in case I messed up. Because you will see that on the dodge that I will be making with the Plant 42, sometimes you will press the confirm button before pressing the aiming button and you will just open the door. But you will see in the fight. So there's no Neptune cutscene with Chris, unlike Jill. So just go straight to the room. So in this room there are 14 shotgun shells and 30 handgun bullets, and the key. And that's pretty good because there's a lot of ammo that you will be using for the Hunters and for the Plant 42. And for the Yawn fight too, and for the Plant 42, for everything in the game. So the sharks cannot bite you when they are drowning. I think it's not a really good word to say drowning for fishes, I don't know. When they are dying, I think. But yeah, so when you enter this room, there's one more room that you can pick up handgun bullets. And it's right here. So we have 110 handgun bullets, so that's more than enough for the Plant 42 fight, even if I mess up. Alright, so this is the strategy. As soon as the cutscene ends, go to the wall and stick close to the wall and start shooting. When you see the little white spots or tears or whatever they are start falling onto you, just pause and unpause and go to the other side. And why I pause and unpause? Because with the pause and unpause strat, you restart the idle animation of the character, and you can run immediately. Because if you don't pause and unpause, you have to wait until Chris stop aiming and then you can start running. So that's the main strat. Just keep watching to the roof and to the little white spots, or little white tears, or little white points. It takes a lot of practice, I'm not gonna lie, but it's possible. And do not forget to reload when you are pausing and the handgun is with low ammo. Because if you start reloading, you cannot pause and unpause. I mean the reloading animation of the character, not the reloading on the inventory. It happened to me a lot of times, so be careful about it. But that's it, but you have to kill the Plant 42 in 2 phases, because Rebecca won't help you on the bad endings. So this will be pretty easily on the good endings. And this is another reason I think the bad endings are harder than the good endings on both characters. Because the only really hard thing about the good endings are the last Tyrant fight. But it's not even so hard like, for example, fighting the Plant 42 on 2 phases. But maybe it's just me, I don't know.
Wesker!
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Aren't you with Jill?
I'm sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I see. Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
We have to complete this mission. Whether we escape or stay and look for Jill, we don't have many bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves. We're still in trouble. Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house. Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely. I'll look around the house a little more.
Okay.
Let's get going.
So we will be using the handgun for one hunter on the mansion and for the Tyrant fight in the laboratory. We won't be using the handgun anymore, or on any more enemies. From this point on we'll be just using the handgun. I'm sorry, the shotgun. And do not pick up that blue herb, I just did it because I was high when I was doing this one. I'm joking. And I don't know if it's just me, but Chris running with the shotgun, I think it's pretty or it's harder to move with the shotgun than just moving with the handgun. I feel it like that when I was running with the shotgun all the time.
What? It must be a STARS radio. It's a little bit broken, but it might still be usable. I'll take it with me.
So as soon as the cutscene ends, aim, wait until the hunter gets close to you and shoot. The hunter comes close to you and shoot. And you have to do that 3 times, and the hunter will die.
What are they? Monsters?
But always wait until the hunter is close to you.
Rebecca! She's still in the house?
So use the mansion key right here. And for this hunter, walk, aim a little to the left, and when the hunter appears on the camera, shoot. And wait until he appears on the camera. The hunter will always die with 3 shotgun shells, or at least these 2 hunters. And for this hunter, equip the handgun, shoot him 2 times, and then go down the stairs. He won't be able to follow you right there, so you can chase him on this spot. That's the safest way to kill that hunter. Because if you try to kill him with just the shotgun, it's possible that he can jump. And when the hunter jumps, it's pretty hard to dodge the jump or even shoot him on the hunter on the air. Or in the air, I'm sorry. So Yawn Fight. Yawn Fight is the most RNG fight that you will encounter, and it's the hardest fight on the game. Yeah, I think it's on the game. As soon as the cutscene ends, aim, shoot, pause and pause, 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 and for the last aim down and shoot. Just for the last one. The other shots is just aiming and shoot. You don't have to move your aiming at all. So right here, there's 2 zombies, and there's one right here. But there's shotgun shells, so that's why I go to this part. So you will always die with 6 shotgun shells if you perform the strat correctly. And he will almost always miss the last auto attack if you do the strat correctly too. I pause and unpause because with the pause and unpause you can restart the enemy animation. And even shoot a little faster. So that's why I pause and unpause every time on the Yawn Fight. It takes a lot of practice, I'm not gonna lie. But it's possible. It's not like a really hard strat. Just take practice and you will be able to do it. So for the worst ending, we don't need the ammo discs. So on this part you just have to pick up the battery and the shotgun shells. So for this zombie, as soon as the cutscene ends, aim up and then to the left, because the zombie will always go to the left before he goes straight to you. And this dodge to the hunters is the safest strat I find. So as soon as the camera changes, press the left button on your controller or on your keyboard or whatever you are using for playing the game. So you are running straight, the camera change, press the left button a little, or just tap the button one time, and you will always dodge. You will always dodge that hunter. So for this hunter, aim, shoot, and then start running and get out of that place. It's better if you pause and unpause after the shot, because you will restart Chris' idle animation and you will start running faster. But it's not necessary to kill that hunter. So right now I'm just making some item management. And what you have to do is pick up the crank, save the handgun bullets, and save the mansion key because we don't need it anymore. And pick up the red book on this room, do not forget about it. And it's not necessary to pick up the magnum rounds because we won't be using the magnum on the bad endings. So for this hunter, start running. Ah no, there's no hunter here. I'm wrong because there's just one hunter right there when you pick up the ammo disc on the mansion. So yeah, I'm drunk, I'm sorry. So right here, just backtracking 2 times, using the battery, backtrack again. And you have access to the mines, or the underground area, I like to call it. So how the pause and unpause works, maybe I don't explain that pretty well. So when you pause and unpause when you are aiming and shooting, you restart the character idle animation. So it means that after the unpause, you are able to run immediately. So you don't have to wait until the character stops aiming in order to start running or walking. So that's why the pause and unpause strat is pretty helpful. And for enemy encounters like bosses like Yawn or the Tyrant on the heliport, it also restarts a little the enemy animations. But it's not like it will restart their attacks. But it gives you enough time to keep shooting faster and being able to do some other strats like it did on Yawn. So right here is pretty important to enter with the shotgun reloaded.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
Wait, what happened?
Double crosser!
Don't!
Hell. Umbrella.
Who is it? Is someone there? Double crosser? What did he mean by that?
And it's because, unlike Jill Run, there are 2 hunters in this room. So what you have to do is run to this corner, aim, shoot, pause and pause, aim, shoot, pause and pause, aim, shoot, pause and pause again, and aim, shoot, and the hunter is dead. This hunter will always die, or almost always die, with 4 shotgun shells, or even 5. And I pause and unpause because I restart the hunter animation, so he is not able to continue walking and not able to jump. That's why I do that strat. But for the first hunter, if you are not fast enough with the pause and unpause, it's possible that the hunter will jump. So you have to be pretty fast. So for this hunter, just shoot him and then continue running. And for this one, start walking, the camera change, shoot him one time, he's not falling down, shoot him again, and then run and go straight to the door. It's better if you pause and unpause after every shot on the hunters, if you want to dodge them or even kill them. So the best thing with Chris run is that you learn the pause and unpause strat, because it will help you a lot in the whole run. So right here you have to pick up the flamethrower, because you need it to open the other door after the Black Tiger. So get close to the boulder and then backtrack. And then start walking, go to this wall, aim, shoot when the hunter fall down or land, and then just dodge. So for the Black Tiger, this strat is the best you can do, because you won't kill the Black Tiger, but you will use the acid that the Black Tiger throws in order to get rid of the spider web. So you stand up, and when you see the Black Tiger standing up, you just run to the other side, and you will always dodge the acid speed. Pull the flamethrower and enter to it. It's not necessary to do item management on this part, because we don't have to pick up the ammo discs. On the bad ending one and the good endings, the good ending, I think it's the best thing. Well, the best ending, you will see the item management on this part of the game. So it's possible to kill the Black Tiger with a flamethrower, but I don't really recommend it, because if you do that, you will have to pick up the combat knife after, and you won't have space on your inventory. So you will have to backtrack to the item box on the mansion, and you don't want that, right? So that's why the best strat that you can do is just use the Black Tiger acid speed to get rid of the spiderweb. Alright, so the laboratory section of the game. So in the laboratory, I think we'll be facing zombies, but we will be killing zombies. Yeah, we will just be killing zombies on the Tyrant, because the Chimeras, it's possible to kill the Chimeras, but I don't really recommend it, because it's hard to kill the Chimeras, or even harder without the green launcher like Jill. So we just pick up the handgun and the handgun bullets, and save the cranks, it's not necessary, and kill the zombies with the shotgun. There are 3 zombies on this room, but the third one, it's around the corner, it's really close to the ammo disc, so it's not necessary to kill that zombie right now. In order to skip the intro of the computer, you just have to hold the comfort button. The login is John, and the password is Ada. And the second password is Mole, M-O-L-E. And you just have to open the B2, not the B3. The B3 is for the emo disc. So right now we'll be killing this zombie. So when the camera changes, aim and shoot him. So when the zombie is pretty far away from the character and you are with the shotgun, it will take you like 2 shotgun shells. But I was pretty lucky right there because the zombie would die with just 1 shotgun shell. And right now we have to kill these zombies. So it's the same strat. Do not aim up trying to decapitate them, because sometimes they will like spin around pretty weird because you are aiming and maybe you will miss. So it's better to just shoot them straight. And on this room there are 3 zombies, but it's just necessary to kill 2. This one and the one that is on the left. Because the other one will despawn after the Chimeras part of the game. So this is the hardest part of the laboratory, because there are 3 Chimeras in every room. So the third one is the same as Jill. Just stick to the right and then go straight to the computer, activate the computer, and get out on the opposite place. And just keep running. The worst RNG that can happen to you is that the Chimeras start running behind you and then jump. So as you can see, I always try to dodge the Chimeras out attack when they are on the ceiling. Just getting close to the Chimera and then go back a little and then continue running. And it's even harder when you have to activate the ammo disc, but you will see that on the bad ending one and the best ending. But yeah, so the main strat here is to bait the Chimeras out attack when they are on the ceiling.
Chris, as my subordinate, you have wonderful talent.
I would never work for a company like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with Umbrella.
What do you mean?
Since when have you been an Umbrella agent? And a traitor to the stars?
Now you're wrong. I was formerly with Umbrella, yes. And now I'm prepared to face anything. Even getting rid of you vigilante stars.
Now, the worst possible situation has occurred. The failure of the experiment created a virus, a biological weapon, polluting the entire lab.
No, the worst happened with the Tyrant virus. I lost some of my STARS team members because of it.
You killed them with your own hands. Did you kill Enrico?
Enrico? I'll destroy the STARS myself, including you. The fact is, Umbrella does not know what to do with the Tyrant virus. We have orders to blow up his laboratory, and it's not a bad idea. But I think we should save this important research for future use.
You think you can disappear with such important material?
Would you like to see it? Come with me. I'm sorry for my lack of manners, but I'm not used to escorting men. Now, walk.
That's right. This is the ultimate life form. Tyrant! Chris? Stop it.
Wesker, you're pitiful. This is your savior? You say this failure is your savior?
You can make sure yourself whether Tyrant is a failure or not. Go to hell. Jill will join you too.
What?
Don't come this way! No!
You can't kill me.
Alright, the Tyrant fight, so as soon as the cutscene ends, just start running, go to this corner, equip the handgun, aim, and start shooting. Tyrant is pretty close, so go to the other side. Start aiming and shoot. But I'm missing shots right there, so don't do that. You have to keep doing this. So this is the safest strat, because if he gets close to you, he will attack you and you won't be able to get out of the attack or dodge the out attack. So that's why I keep doing this. That's the main strat for the Tyrant, because this Tyrant won't charge to you like the Tyrant on the heliport. He will always walk. He will always just attack you when he is close to you. And that sounds pretty dumb, right? Because of course he will attack you when he's close to you. Well, he doesn't have a range out attack or a charge. That's the best way to say it. But yeah, so right now we just have to kill 3 more zombies and we are done with the run. And dodge 1 Chimera. So these Chimeras, wait until the Chimera get close to you and then run, sticking to your right. Or where, to the right wall that the camera is showing. Kill these 2 zombies, and then kill the 3rd zombie that is around the corner. And that's it. This was Resident Evil without saving, without taking any damage, getting the worst ending with Chris Redfield, also known as the bad ending too. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you learned, hope you enjoyed. If you have any more questions, you can ask me. You can find me on twitch.tv/artesaudio. You can even find me on Discord or Facebook or wherever you want. Again, thank you very much for watching. I'm Ares, and I see you next time.